We are going to try to film at night because it's quieter. And this is my second time that I'm filming. So we're gonna get into it. Hey guys, it's me, Dreams, again. And this time I have an old sketchbook tour. This book was with me, well, in 2021. So, yeah, it's kind of old. This will have some OCs and things, and yeah. Okay, so before we get into it, there may be blood and stuff, as it be, and I may talk about, like, just show some things. This was during a time where things were, like, very insane, so respectfully, I will be cutting out some stuff, but overall, this will be pretty much the whole book. I also like to treat my sketchbooks like diaries, so whenever I'm, like, you know, feeling it, I will sometimes record it. Let's get started. And I'm going to put the intro right here.
Vile game. This is the devil's work. How can you sit here
Sit all up! Don't get me out of the bed! I didn't anything! I sucked it! Ducky, pull yourself together!
And you're watching Disney Channel.
The other saint who kicked ass like that was Johnny.
Shit took me half the time.
God, it's been a hot minute. Let's get started. Let's get into it. I would like to acknowledge in the room Johnny Gat, for he is my baby. Love him. Love him to bits and pieces, your honor. And that's what I gotta say about that. Okay. So here's the back of the sketchbook. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so this was started in November. Yo, it started in November and we're filming in November. Crazy. Anyways, 2021. And here is me. This is supposed to be me when I had short hair, or an ideal version of me. I would always have this hoodie, I remember, around, and you can tell the time like that. Here's Johnny. I could actually zoom in, but we're just gonna, yeah, there he is, his baby girl. And CJ. Here's more Johnny. This is from his Saints Row 1 days, where he had the frosted tips. I freaking love that design of Johnny. I don't care if he's embarrassed of it. He's so freaking cute. Yes, I love Johnny Gat. And here is my plushie of Kuromi. And here is my Melody things. This is when we went to the park. I went and just drew some things. Venom. Looking all cutesy. And more Venom here with his chick on. This is just random drawings. I kind of I was going through art block as well during this time. This was actually like a really difficult time in my life, I'm not gonna lie, but like during the first recording, I did mention what happened, and I feel like it was just way too personal, and you could tell like I was trying not to cry. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna refilm. But here is some random things. That is not white powder, that's just a bag. Davidon's holding it. There's me. I love this page. It's Johnny. It's a watercolor painting of him it was like my personal gift to myself after I finished I would say my second semester of my junior year. God, I don't know how me has graduated, but still is baked potatoes when it comes to brains. Here is just a guy, random man, and then here is Jihoon Gat, more Johnny. I did not like this one actually, so I redrew over it with some type of paper I found, and then here's him in a vampire AU that I cooked up. One of my favorite things to do with characters that I obsess over, sometimes give them alternate universes when my brain wants me to just go insane. And then here's Sonic and Gouache. This is like my comfort characters if they ever met during that time. It's funny. And this is some Lost Boys fan art. I love the Lost Boys. It's like one of my favorite vampire movies. Yeah. And with some Mitsuki lyrics. Hell yeah. And then here is just random stuff. I was like going to, of course, like to school during this time, so I didn't really like had finished illustrations or whatever, because most of my like energy was being focused on my schoolwork and stuff. So, but that's what I like about sketchbooks, is that you can just record whatever. Anyways, this is my OC Drew. He's from a comic. He's from a story that I will make into a comic one day. It's just, I really want to tackle this other project, my big one, that I will show you soon. But this guy, I don't know who he is. He's just a random guy. Like, I draw every year, but I haven't drawn him since. Beefy man. We'll call him Biff. Oh god. This, if you're planning to use Mod Podge, this is like my biggest thing. If you're planning to use Mod Podge, do not, I repeat, do not have it next to a paint card, because for some reason, I don't know if it's the formula in the card or in here, but they will stick together. I've had this happen to this book and to another book, but it will stick together. It sucks. Anyways, this guy, he's a random character. I don't know who he is, but I like him. He's covered in blood, and he got a cute little fishnet going on thing. And then here's Brett, who looked like he pissed his pants, but it's okay. I really want to get into more alcohol markers, because I feel like they're so convenient to use, because I love painting. Like, watercolor's my favorite medium. It's really time consuming, and knowing me on like my energy levels, because I have health stuff, so I have to like measure out when I have energy or when I don't, so I have to like work around that. Anyways, Brett. Inside Job is so, I miss Inside Job. I love Brett. A golden retriever. Okay, this was like when I went, this is during printmaking class, so during this time I had a sinus infection, and I also was recovering from a loss. I will not like I'll try not to go too into it, but anyways, it's like this year was like really hard. But anyways, I really wanted to make fan art, and I know like it's a whole thing. You can sneak in fan art when you're like pursuing a major in art, but mostly it's like not encouraged. But I was like trying to see how I could sneak around it. I didn't do it though. This is a Splatterhouse thing, a Brick Taylor, because I fell back in love with Splatterhouse. Here's a little painting I'm gonna show you guys of Rick. I really like this. I made this during that year as well to help distract me Unfortunately, like some of it flaked off because it got stuck, but this is a gouache painting that I somehow Mod Podged without it smearing everywhere. And this is Omnimon from Digimon. Well, it's supposed to be, but yeah, I didn't go with this. I went with a really basic, boring flower design. I was so uninspired. I don't know where it's at. I don't know what I went with, honestly. It was a rough time. Anyways, here's some figure drawing attempts. Just trying to get some loose sketching in. More figures. A Drew drawing. Oh snap. More figures, and this one, I love it. It's a drawing of Rudolph from The Little Vampire. Like, I think it's so cute. This is a good show. No, it's a good movie. It's a good movie to watch, especially like during Halloween time or whenever. Especially, so this is the not live action, the animated version. Live action anime version are so cute. Go watch it. Little collaging. Because I couldn't draw. I don't know. I just felt so stuck. So I went into a magazine and I just snipped out things that I thought looked really interesting. In this case, these models with their masks. I thought it looks so cool still. Just some random stuff. You can read if you want. They're just aesthetics, what I like, because I was also trying to find out my, I would say, identity and like artistic flair or something like that. And then there's some pictures of me. Drawings, like self-portraits. I guess I was drawing myself more here, which I rarely do now. I'm trying to get over that and get comfortable with doing it. But here's me with short hair and some me with hair that I wanted to have. I really like this, how this looks. And these are some pillows, because, or they could be a flower. It's supposed to help with like volume or something, like poses and understanding. And this is when Squid Game first came out. Oh my goodness, I think, yes, season 1. I was trying to draw the characters and I gave up. Fun times. I am proud that I did draw like a full body, because I want to draw full bodies and they scare me. They deeply scare me, so I'm really proud that I mean, they don't necessarily scare me, it's just it takes a long time for me, but I'm learning. And then here is Freddy Fazbear, Rockstar Freddy, I think. I don't know too much about the lore. I was around when it first came out, but a lot has changed. This is just, these are my characters from the main comic. So this is Tiburon and Emmerich, and Tiburon right there. And this is a human version of Crocodile. This is, Security Breach. Monty, oh my god, that just popped up in my brain. But yeah, I tried to give him freckles. This is with water-based marker, and I'm not happy how this came out. But yeah, I'm happy that he's like a buff, beefy man. This is a whole thing of Tiburon, and I really like how this one was with a crayon, I believe, but I really love his expressions here. He looks so interesting, like so happy. Oh, the hair, oh my goodness. But I love this one. And this one, it's him smiling. This guy, there he is. I was trying to make like an animatic or something with him, but it didn't happen, but it's okay. Here's more tiburons. If you want to like follow their story, this I'll have another image that I'll show with them. They're coming up soon, but please follow me on Instagram. I'll pop it right here. In the description will be a link to my social media. Yeah. Okay. So this is Tiburon. He's like the main protagonist of my comic. One of them. I have two. But yeah, there he is. Oh, love him. Love him to bits and pieces. And just some anatomy practice. This is just lore stuff that I probably won't show. Yeah, we're censoring that. We can't show that about the comic. Anyways, this is the part of the video where I blabber really quickly about Mass Effect. Also, if you play Mass Effect and you don't like Caden Alenko, click away from this video. Oh my gosh. I think it's now known. If you see my last videos, I love Caden. Okay. And of course, I love Garrus and everyone, but Caden is the human I... Of course. He's a human. The human I trust. Aside from Anderson. I love Anderson. Not her. We don't trust Ashley. We don't. I mean, some people do, but I don't. Okay. Anyways, here's Shepard. This is a quote she actually says. It's so weird. You want to share a drink, Skipper? And he's like,
No. Get away.
and then there's Caden with his biotic powers. This is not finished at all, of course. This is why I love Caden. I want you to pause and read this. This was supposed to be something deep and personal about why I love Caden. Read that. I'll give you a few seconds, don't worry. Alright, now you know. The other is like an old Meet the Artist that ugh, it's so messy. I'm so different now. Oh god. Okay, here's Caden. So, if you don't know Caden's backstory, I highly recommend checking it out if you're like a Caden hater, or if you're just so curious, or if you're curious about like Mass Effect lore. I am going to be spoiling some things because I really want to talk about him. So, I'll put a timestamp here when I'm done. But anyways, Caden is a biotic, right? And it always gets me because he's the type of guy in the game, like, oh, what sucks, this was like during like, so if you're a femme shep, Caden is like, I think I love you if you're nice to him for like, and I'm like, stop, Caden, no, you're traumatized. But if you're a dude, Caden's like, Shepard, I must tell you my life story. And I'm like, I will listen, Caden. I sit down. So we learned like, that when he was a teenager, he was shipped away to like deep space. I think it's not the Terminus system. He was like way like close to there, like way far away in the outskirts of space. No people were there, like nothing, no civilization, nothing. He was sent to a facility called what's it called? Jump Zero. They called it Jump Zero, or Gargarian Station. And there he was in a program called Bot. Now, the thing is that all these people that were there too, they were minors, they were children. And like he was there when he was like 17. And they were forced to do boot camp stuff with their biotics, with this power that they had. And it could kill them with the strength and stuff. So that's why I drew Kate. Like, this is teenager Caden, and that's why his nose is bleeding. But yeah, this is him doing testing and he's hurt, and yeah. It's crazy. Every time you talk to Caden, he will give you more story about what happened. The bot program was like closed after a year because of a death. It's crazy. Like, I'm like, Caden, you went through all this shit, and you're still like, you're a good person. It's insane. I love you, Caden. I'm gonna hug you and hold you and tell you everything's gonna be okay. But here he is. He's an adult here, and this is like, it's so rough, but this is supposed to be his modern armor from the 3rd game. But yeah. And on this side, it was supposed to be more Caden art, but it was like a vent art thing. Read that, if you want. So this is, these are my characters. So this is for my main comic. So this is, I mean, you, by now, I hope, but this man and this man, Theodon and Emmerich, they're both vampires in the 80s, and, they're navigating through stuff. I will talk more about it. I'm actually writing it now. Finally. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. I finally picked up I opened the document after like years of it just sitting there, and I started writing my vampire lore again, like brushing up on it, refreshing. I am so excited. If you like Underworld, Vampire the Masquerade, and like stuff like that, it's so fun. Please follow me on my journey as I make this comic a reality. But yeah, Emmerich has changed now. I'll post a picture of him now. I drew this not too long ago, but he has facial hair. And Theodon looks the same, pretty much. I don't like to concern myself with style, but I hope there has been a change. I have gotten like a rude comment one time where someone was like on TikTok and they were like, nothing changed. It's like, okay. Here's Emmerich, and then here he is again. This is so funny to me. I have everything under control. Nothing is in control. Crazy. And then here is Eskel from The Witcher. Bestie, if you're watching this, here's your boy. Here's a good close-up of him for you. And for all you Eskel lovers out there. I have one here. Here, I really love how these thumbnails came out. I love them so much that I sweated, dude. Okay, this is when I got the COVID. I hated it. I was bedbound for over 2 weeks, and I was in so much pain, like mentally and physically, because this was also like during the time where I was going through grief and stuff like that. On the bright side though, I discovered Silent Hill 2, and like I knew about Silent Hill, but I feel like, and I know a lot of people say Silent Hill 2 is like, a lot of people like it, and I understand, but yeah, it's, especially coming like from someone that has gone through grief in a way similar to the main character. James, I'm looking at you, you freaking loser. Anyways, here is one of the influences of Silent Hill, which I was like going on a deep dive because that's all I could do. So I looked into the influences, and I was like seeing painters. I was looking at like Francis Bacon's work, and then I started looking at Jacob's Ladder. I still need to read Crime and Punishment. But anyways, I was looking at Jacob's Ladder, and oh my god, it's such a good movie. No duh, but still, it's such a good movie. So I was like writing out what I felt while watching it. And then I tried to, for my best. I had some colored pencils right by me, and I was just trying to just mark down one of my favorite scenes of the movie, because I really love how they captured like the composition and stuff, especially with the blue of the bathtub. But anyways, this I actually skipped on the first filming of this tour, and oh gosh, crazy, because it was stuck together. Also, oh shiznit, this is a spoiler to one of the endings to Silent Hill 2. So I already showed it, but yeah, anyways, fair warning, this is to the in water ending, which in my personal viewpoint I say is the canon ending. At first I didn't. I thought it can become a really heated debate, so I'll try to avoid talking about it that much. But I think I personally like the in-water ending. But anyways, here's Jimbo. This is so edgy, guys. Oh god, he's so depressed. Look at him. Oh, sorry. Anyways, I'm sometimes I like looking at stuff because I remember what was I doing, like feeling, or I don't know, sometimes I can remember like, what was going on during this one? Anyways, here is James. This is the quote that got me. This quote right here, that I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not, that's what told me this man is severely depressed and I must study him under a microscope now. So this is the original. This was before the remake got released. So, because this was in 2022? Or 2021 or 2022. This was, because 2021 I had like a emotional damage. And yeah, anyways. I was seeing James. I really love this sticker. Oh my goodness, look. And this was a study of, I will put legend name right here. It's one of the studies of his works. Apologies, it's pretty late, so my brain is cooked and fried. But yeah, I really love pencil, and I want to do more of these studies. Here is me taking notes, just seeing anatomy, trying to learn, because it's frustrating not being able to like draw what you want to draw that's in your head. And I'm trying to have grace with myself because it takes a lot to learn art. I'm self-taught. I taught myself how to draw before I went to college for my major. So yeah, with the power of YouTube, here's Tiburon. With the power of YouTube, here's Tiburon. This is a joke. I covered it up because it's kind of like a weird lewdy face, but it's a joke. It wasn't like serious, but it's really funny because if the symbolism of Pyramid Head is like a lot with the commentary and stuff, like it's like he was a repressed version of James, and I'm like, it's so funny how he's so buff and beefy in like other adaptations, and it makes me think, James, what are you thinking about? And so I can't. Anyways, he's a loser. He's a loser, Your Honor. Some hands, trying to learn how to draw them because these guys are just little pisses me off. And here's some Poppy. It's been so long. I need to watch this show. I really love the style and how gritty it is. Because I also like cute and horror. I love the juxtaposition that it has. Old Lisa Frank sticker. We do not support Lisa Frank in this house. Here is teeth. Just lips and stuff. This is me going through it. This is when I don't have, like, motivation at all what to draw. So I just poop on this page. A Hotline Miami sketchbook spread. Oh my god. Look how aesthetic it looks, guys. Look at that. Look at that. So freaking cool. So, so this is my OC Drew. His name used to be Edward, but it's Drew now. And these are so saturated. I applaud. I didn't care. I just wanted to put color on there, no matter how intense it was. But this was with watercolor, of course. Just random Great Scott! Just random things. This is him right here. But Drew is, you'll see more of him soon. Drew is part of a story called Vanilla Whiskey. And it is my romance, slice of life type of story. These guys, they need to be characters. I drew them a long time ago. Old Man Yowie. I don't know who they are, but I really love this guy's design. And this old man kind of looks like Drew a little bit. Okay, here we have more Drew. This became a painting. Actually the next one. But yeah, and then here he is right there. I wanted to, cause I did we had a show in school, in college, about love. This was during like February, I believe, of course, with Valentine's Day approaching. And Drew's story is all about love and heartbreak, especially heartbreak and the grieving process from losing someone you deeply cared about, but in return they didn't really care about you, and facing that and trying to acknowledge that and stuff. So that's the final one that became a painting. It's not my favorite, but I'm happy that it was made. Yeah. More Old Man Yowie guy. And some hands. I think this guy's William Levy. He is a novella actor. He shows I love novellas. But I kind of originally based Drew's look off of him. Just a little bit, not too much. And then I also based his look off of Nick something. He's a model. I forgot his name. It's been a while. But yeah, this is me doing like a face study of William Levy's face. And then here we have some Wolf Among Us. They're an aesthetic spread. And then here he is right there. This was not finished, sadly, but it's okay. It's of watercolor. And this is unfinished again. Yeah, there's a lot of sketches in this sketchbook, but it's okay. That's why I say, like, you don't have to have a completed page. It can just be sketches. It's okay. But here we have, or nothing. Here we have Ash Williams from Evil Dead. I wanted to paint a study of him, but I didn't get around to that. And then here's Mr. Wolf from The Bad Guys. It's when the movie came out, so I did some human designs of the characters. This is just a guy from a local coffee shop. Just want to draw the mascot. And here we have, oops, just some marker doodles, me messing around. This is my OC Davis. He does not get drawn anymore. I miss Davis. I think I haven't drawn him, like actually drawn him in years. I love you, babe. Love you very much. Okay. Here's more Emmerich. I think I said I will show an updated picture of him. Updated drawing. Oh gosh. There he is, being a little menace. And this guy is just a random blood dude. Me, sort of. And then here's him, Emmerich, flipping the Boyd. And here is some marker sketches. I want to draw more in red marker. It's so relaxing in a way. It gets like irky to me because I like it to look clean, you know? But sometimes it's okay to not have it look clean because I always need to make hash marks, like the cross section, because it helps me like with mapping up the eyes and stuff. I need to make like guidelines always in my sketches. Anyways, hand studies. Okay. I'm getting loopy. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's Tyler Durden or Tyler Burden. Here he is with a skull, because reasons. I wonder if I could make this into a thumbnail too. We have stuff to choose from. Cool. But yeah, he is right there. I'll hide my hand. A better picture. Okay. And here he is right there. I wanted to focus like on perspective. Just messing with it. And this is when I was drawing, or when I started playing, oh boy, my brain. Monster Hunter stories. So this is my character. And here they are. It's like creature. And this was when I saw Doodle Date. They were doing like Poke Fusions. I love Doodle Date. It's been so long since I've seen them. They were a huge comfort channel. They still are for me. I need to go back. Yeah. Pufito. He's a cutito. I love, they're like little burrito plushies that are scented. I used to get them because Steph from Doodle Date would collect them, and I thought that they were so cool. So I got Pufito, and he smelled like funnel cake. He smelled like cake to me. Yeah. Oh my god. Let's go. Okay. I will explain in so much detail why I love my characters. Okay? This is... These are my characters, Drew and Hayden. This is Drew, you've met him before, and this is Hayden. You have not met him yet. So they are a couple, and they're in love, and my story revolves around heartbreak and recovering from it. These ages are different. They do have like an age gap, but it's not like too insane, because they are both consenting adults, Your Honor, I assure. But Drew's much older than Hayden. Hayden's like in his mid to late 20s. He's getting close to 40. But they learn from each other, and look at that! I love them. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, my story is called Vanilla Whiskey, and it's a slice of life comic. I want to make it into a comic, but it's a slice of life story about how they like love each other. I need to hold on. I'm pausing this video really quickly. I need to show y'all something. So this sketchbook, this was my last main sketchbook completed. If you would like to see a tour on it, it's on my channel. Please go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Also, I have a comic of them really quickly. It's not like I want to color it still, but this is them. I'm gonna go feral real quickly. So right there, if you would like to read, you could pause. But in this scenario, hey Drew, I know my characters. He's drunk and he is talking about what he's feeling. He's been going through it, and Hayden is there to comfort him. But he also has his issues that he's facing. And yeah, he said he'll come back, and then bam, Drew doesn't want him to leave. This face is so funny. Dong dong kong kong. Anyways, he's like, please stay. This face though, please stay. Like, look at that. Look at him blushing. I'm talking like I didn't, like, I'm fangirling over. Anyways, I love these characters. I love them with all my life and my heart. But yeah, full sketchbook tour is out on my main channel. Well, it's in the channel, you know. Okay, enough of that. This is them. This is older art, of course, so they changed a lot. But here he is. I don't like this. It's okay. We'll zoom in to what I do enjoy, and it's this tender moment they're sharing right now. Huh? Just babies, grown-ass men. Anyways, Blackbeard. Jump scare. Our flag meets death. Jump scare. It's been so long since yeah. Anyways, there's some. Sorry, my brain's not working. So I have forgotten a major character's name. Forgiveth me. Here's me thinking about life, I guess, and then this is from a game that's like it's Sunny Day Jack. It's an adult orientated game, just saying that. I have not seen it in a hot minute, so I hope it's doing well. I don't know if it's on a hiatus in development, but I will need to look back on it. I love Jack. I love his design, and I love his voice. He's so I need to get back to this game. Anyways, a creepy face. And this is a character from Peachy Curl Art. I will have a link to her account in the description below. Also, she made this sticker. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, it was a draw this in your style. Oh, go check out her stuff. Link in description. And then here is Shadow the Hedgehog. I love this hand so much, and I don't think I could. Who knows? I hope I can recreate it again. Anyways, I will with enough practice, please. Oh, and then here's Tiburon and Emmerich. This is the birth of his redesign. I love how I put new look. But I gave him Scruffle. That's the difference. And these are their height differences right there. More stuff. Unfortunately, a concept that was scrapped, sort of falling out. Random stuff. I don't know what this effing means, man. I really don't. This is just random, like non-binary 70s person. What was going through my cranium? I want to make a non-binary 70s OC now, though. Anyways, Robert Pattinson. Love him. It looks like him, but still love him. And this is when I had Disney Plus way back then. There was a series called Disney Sketchbook. Yeah. I really like drawing along, especially Genie. I always wanted to do that in the parks, like when they had that session and you draw along. Now I don't care to go to Disney, but I would. That was like one of my things I would love to do. But yeah, I got to do it. And here's Olaf in my living room. And here's Olaf. And here's Tiburon again with highlighter and ink pen. I think this was a brush pen. And here's Emmerich right there. And more Tiburon being all scratchy and grumbly and gross. And then this is Bug Snacks. I love Bug Snacks. This is when I first started playing it. Grampus? Gosh, I forgot his name. It's like one of my favorite characters. Too. Anyways, here's Filbo. When he calls the player buddy, it makes me smile. I just feel so happy. And then here's a Bunger. Bunger. Oops. Bunger. And gouache. And these are... This looks like Davis. It's Davis. Anyway, it might be. These are blobs because I was going through the horrendous art block, and yeah. This will explain this whole theme of the sketchbook. Oh my word. And this is towards the end of the sketchbook. This is Drew. That hair is insane. What is that hair? And here is Spree fan art. I don't particularly like Spree that much, but it was, so the thing is, I mean, it's okay. It's interesting. I really like horror comedy. That's like one of my favorite subgenres of horror. But so during this time I was looking at influencers, the crazy stuff they have done, and the lengths, especially like on TikTok and stuff, how they're far to go. And it got me like, I went down like this morbid curiosity trail, and it kind of made me want to draw a character kind of like losing their mind while filming, and he's like for the gram or something. And this was before I found out about Spree, so it like all fell in line. I even like looked at a video about influencers saying things, and I would write down what they would say, just random things. This is not in chronological order, but anyways, I drew Joe Keery. I turned him into Joe Keery. I don't think he looks like him, but and I just added blood and stuff, and yeah. After I watched Spree, I was like, hey, I got a fan art for that. I got a template. Could just, yeah. Here is Hayden. He's dead apparently because I never draw him. Now I do. Now I draw him more. And then here is dude from Stranger Things, drinking a Slurpee. I think this is the last season I saw, really. I'm not watching Stranger Things anymore, but yeah. I really like this character though. And this is an obscure page. I will say that. I draw random stuff. A lot of random stuff, what comes to mind. Memes, anything. There is Garfield. I was drawing a bodybuilder because I wanted to learn the muscles stuff. And then I thought, how stupid would it be if he had Garfield's head? So I put his head on there, and I thought it was really funny. Anyways, here's Shadow. And then here is the last page of it's just me losing my mind, honestly. But anyways, yeah. Okay. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And I'm so excited for this channel, for the future of this channel, because I have a lot I want to do. Starting with my sketchbook. This sketchbook, I still haven't opened it. When I start filming, and I will, you're gonna learn, or hopefully, how to decorate, how to get from this to this, in a way. I am so excited. I have been wanting to film a decorate with me for months now. And I've been wanting to crack into this book, but I will feel so guilty that I didn't film it. And it's calling my name, guys. I have stickers that I've made. This is like old cutout stuff, but here's some stickers that I made that might be on that sketchbook. Who knows? Like, oh, I love personalizing so much. This needs to be made into a sticker. But, yeah. There's so much. Follow me, subscribe, do all the things, because you're gonna join me on the journey as we make art together. And I make my comic. I'm so excited. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good night or day. I know this is like during the holidays when things get real. So I'm gonna leave a note with this. I'll try not to be too deep, but I wanted to say that no matter what happens, you are still an awesome person, whoever you may be. And I'm sending all my love and good vibes to you. And remember to have grace with yourself, and remember that not everything has to be perfect and not everything has to fall in line. All that matters is that you woke up and that you're breathing. But yeah. So I want to say thank you so much, guys, and I'm sending you love and peace, and we are gonna have fun here. So hell yeah. All right. Peace and take care. Bye.